Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, I should say. We're starting a little later than normal because we've been watching the Qatar Grand Prix, haven't we? How we've gone from, almost one side of the world to another. We are here for the Italian Grand Prix, and it is the last European race of the season as well here tonight. And it is at the Temple of Speed here in Italy. We got a couple of drivers missing tonight, unfortunately. Troy, the defending champion, not here because this is just far too late, isn't it? Unfortunately for Troy, mainly because, of course, he's got work now. He's literally he's done a lot to actually get himself. Keep himself in ALR, but unfortunately for Troy, he's had to bail out this one, which is going to be huge. It's going to be huge for the championship. Unfortunately from Troy's point of view, Percy is very much on an incredible run of form at the moment. So we've got a lot of drivers in here, which you may not be used to here tonight in Italy. The Ferrari team. I've only got one representative as well, which is not ideal, is it, unfortunately? But hopefully they can see how they get on in this one there. In terms of the drivers and the constructors, it is like this. It is Percy who leads the way on 218 points now in front of Troy in second. Whatever happened here tonight, Troy would not have kept the lead, would not have been able to regain the lead in the championship. Boxtel is now up into third position, 32 points away from Milan. He is only 29 points away from Troy as well. Can Boxtel become the closest runner in the championship as well? I got intermediate tyres, good stuff. We got Mortal in fifth position in the Williams, 3 points away from the 100-point mark, 5 points away from Milan. Mortal is in a really bad, rich run of form at the moment. Equals in sixth position there, 10 points away from Mortal. Then, of course, making his 50th Grand Prix start tonight for gold. Fantastic there from Equals. Chaza in seventh, 10 points away. On the AlphaTauri. Ninth is Sloth. 10th position is German as well, then, who is, of course, on a rich run of form as of late, isn't he, as well? Indigo in 11th, Liam Yen 12th, 13th is Sam Green, Toy Coin, then, of course, in 14th position, then Knowlesy is in 15th, 16th position is Marky Coop, 17th, Nigel 18th, Chappers in 19th, and Pillars in 20th position now. Let's get on with the qualifying, shall we, for the Italian Grand Prix. It is short quali tonight as well, of course, because we are running late. The main rate, of course, so we have had to run ever so slightly late because of the Qatar Grand Prix running ever so slightly late as well. So just on board with German going through the, oh goodness me, and he's gone off the circuit there. German looks like he's having some connection issues there, and he's got some real bad connection issues. German has there. That's going to be a concern there for the champion, for the world champion from season 6. So I think that may be a major problem for German. Let's see how this one transpires. But German in a rich run of form at the moment. So we've got some super substances tonight. Barf making his 78th Grand Prix start for gold. Then, of course, Barb, a former Grand Prix winner in ALR. I think he's a 3-time Grand Prix winner as well. I think he won 3 in a row, didn't he, when he was in a rich run of form way back in at the end of season 1 and beginning of season 2 of ALR. We've also got Jay Higgs, who's in one of the Mercedes team. We have also got out there Brooksy, who's in the Haas team and replacing Sam Green for the moment. And I think this is the all the reserves. I think it is. Oh, and also Tango in the Red Bull race as well. German has gone fastest on the 19 then. Liam, yeah, that is 6 tenths of a second away in the Haas car. I remember this time last season we did have Mr. Rage getting pole position, one of the biggest events of last season's championship, wasn't it? In that incredible pole position there, one of the highlights of the season for me as well. Keza going 19.7. At the moment, it is German who is fastest there, but he has got connection problems there as Keza has missed the chicane. Goodness me, strike! Into the first chicane, and Jay Higgs 4th for the one. Chappers down in 5th position in the Ferrari, the only Ferrari out there at the moment. Marky coming out of the Parabolica, or is it the Michele Avaretta turn? We're going to. Well, I wonder if we're going to see some slipstreams tonight. Marky does go fastest there. Alpine have done a very good job in terms of team tactics over the course of the season. So so let's see how Knowlesy and Markey does in this one tonight then. Brooksy in the Haas car. Of course, hopefully we'll see Brooksy in bronze as well on Tuesday, but he's driving in the Haas team tonight. He was actually just jumped up the order. I didn't see that. I was looking down for some reason. Brooksy going 7th fastest on 22.0 then for Brooksy. What about Boxed Out? He's coming through the second of the two Lesmos then. Accelerates now then Boxed Out. Cannot go second slot then, but he can very much whistle down Troy in the battle for second. But I don't think Boxtel's interested in second position. This is the last European race of the season. Round 14 then. We've got 8 more rounds to go of this 22-round season. I don't think Boxtel or Troy is looking at a second position here. They are looking for the championship still, which at the moment it is Percy who is very much marching on, quite impressively indeed. Out of the final turn there for Boxtel. Across the line, Boxtel does go fast. The fastest driver into the 18s. An 18.7 for the McLaren Mercedes driver. Also going third fast, of course, 100% champion now. Brilliant start early on in the championship, but he has really gone off the pace, hasn't he, recently there. So hopefully he can get himself back on. Knowlesy in 6th fastest as well. And the Alpine team, 9th from the constructors. We'll go for the constructors in just a while, but he's currently 6th at the moment. Goodness me. We've got Tango just coming out of the pits now. So whilst Knowlesy is recovering back to the pit lane, in terms of the constructors, it is like this. Williams leads 75 points in front of the Mercedes team in second on 75 points in front of the Mercedes team in second position. And then we have McLaren, who is charged away from the third position. They're 30 points away from the Mercedes team. Alfa Romeo are 4th. 5th is the AlphaTauri team, 1 point away from the Alfa Romeo. With German having issues, that is going to be a major problem now. AlphaTauri, the constructors champions from last season, and they could potentially break back and I would have thought that you was very much pokering me out of that one, because I certainly wouldn't have believed you. But it is absolutely mega stuff. Toy Coin and Kez have been absolutely superb in that Italian outfit. They really have indeed. 6th position, the Aston Martin team, 27 points away. Red Bull are currently in a bit of turmoil at the moment. Red Bull is, aren't they? With Indigo, when he is here, he is pretty quick. But unfortunately for Red Bull, they are kind of currently in turmoil in 7th. Haas are in 8th position, they're 13 points away from the Red Bull team. Alpine in 9th, and they need to get some consistency, don't they, with Markey, most unluckiest driver, and of course Knowlesy as well. And of course Ferrari, who have had an absolute shocking of a year, really. But Chappers and Cooper's been very much the shining light for the Italian team. And he's not here tonight, so hopefully Chappers can fly that flag for the Italian team then. But Ferrari have had a pretty awful year, as has Alpine, to be fair. But I think it's more of Marty's unluckiness rather than anything else. Well, Ferrari have had some pretty poor results, really. As I said, Cooper's the only driver that has really stood out for that Ferrari team this season. Tango then in the Red Bull, so hopefully Red Bull of Tango and Farf are going to be able to steady the ship for the Milton Keynes outfit. Of course, in the actual world of Formula 1, of course, Verstappen is now a 3-time world champion, a triple world champion as well. Ironically, he kind of emulated Nelson Piquet, who was the last driver to win the championship on Saturday, wasn't he? Back in 1983. Of course, you could argue that he did also win the 1987 championship when Nigel Mansell really hurt his back in that horrific shunt in practice in Suzuka. So that was pretty unique, wasn't it? But Max Verstappen been pretty. I must admit, I think it's been kind of. I think it's been kind of coming, hasn't it, since that incredible race in Miami, Monaco, maybe around there. Of course, around 7 or 8, he's been absolutely in incredible form, hasn't he? So the road there, Tango currently 10th, and then who's that just jumped up into 4th position? Liam Yeh in the Haas car. Lovely pink helmet there from Liam Yeh. I do love a good old pink helmet. Just on board then for Liam Yeh into the first chicane. So here comes Mr. 50. It's Equals there, his 50th Grand Prix start tonight. He's a Grand Prix winner in gold as well. Of course, the Canadian Grand Prix. Back several races ago now. Of course, Equals impressive drive indeed then Of course, for the championship in silver last season, he has been pretty impressive, hasn't he? In the Aston Martin team, and there is Equals going for Kerber Grande now then, and here he is, and that 50th start then tonight for Equals, so hopefully he does well. Gold, the naughty gold, baby, Equals, ALR then. Troy has left me, and Pillars has let me down again. Stuff go. Goodness gracious me. Congratulations on the championship, Percy. And German must be out of data again. There's an Apex out somewhere, Tango. There's a serious Russia there. Very much getting his claws out. Troy, unfortunately couldn't drive tonight because he was... because I think he's working. And I'm sure I've seen somewhere that... I think that Pillars has injured himself, hasn't he? In Indigo is not very well, so yeah, it was all falling by the wayside about 6-7 o'clock tonight. Maybe it's just a bit too late. I'm not too sure. Hello, Moomin there. Hello, everyone. Gold then, and Sean sounding very different tonight. Laugh out loud. It's not Sean, is it? It is me. I'm not using our usual software because I've got a problem me uploading. So. Yeah, I'm just hoping for the best that stream for the old PlayStation works. So I got me very cheap headset in tonight, so as you can tell, goodness gracious me, shocker behavior indeed. I was hoping that I was going to get away, because isn't it like Cyber Day, isn't it, in Amazon or something like that? Next on Tuesday or Wednesday, isn't it? So I was hoping to steal a bit of some Amazon shopping stuff, so if I want to get a new headset. Charles has really got a new headset like jobs ago, really, but I don't really use this headset to be fair anymore. To be fair, because I'm very much Mr. Billy No Mates. Far into the second lesbo. Slothbear coming out of Kerber Grande, I think there's a Toy Coin now out of the Parabolica as well. Then Toy Coin, then of course, as I said, him. He's got off there, and I thought he was going to lose his flat there. This is the only qualifying session, I remind you, for this one tonight. Toy Coin going stern fast. There is no knockout session tonight. It is very much one and done there. Farf has invalidated his time. Has our slop. Chazza hasn't at the moment there. He's tackling then. I think German's back in the session, and he looks pretty okay again now. He is diagonally straight, then going on to the left-hand side there before throwing it into the Parabolica. Hold on to your hats, everyone. Accelerated out there, yellow flag is out there. It's the Ascari chicane. What about Chazza up to the line, and Chazza goes 8 fastest there, a whisker behind Toy Coin. He's on the 4th row of the grid here in Italy. Boxtal has extended his lead. He's still the only driver, extended his advantage in qualifying. The only driver in the 18 still at the moment, Boxtal is flying out there in the McLaren Mercedes at the moment. Very good stuff indeed. Immortals now in the second, and Marky up in the third. 5.5 minutes to go in this qualifying session. What about German? He's coming back into the pits. Good issues for German. Percy out on circuit, and he is just coming up then, up from the old banking there as well. As I don't think he is banking. I mean in terms of where the Monza banking used to be. Then green flag set us. I think there's a car behind, just letting Percy through. Percy at the moment there, of course, him and Williams are absolutely in a mega mode now, aren't they? Percy is, I think he's got 4 Grand Prix wins. On board now with Percy, the championship lead, and then across the line, Percy goes second fast there, and he is about 200 of a second in front of his teammate Immortal, but on the front row of the grid, which I think is definitely what he wants, isn't it? Very good stuff indeed. Right, is it Hamline? Oh, hi, sure, that your voice is sounding very different. It's because I've got a cheap headset, and that's why. I thought it was Phil Mitchell then. I must admit that I think I'd like to be more Grant Mitchell, but then again, having said that, I've been more Peggy Mitchell tonight, mainly because I haven't moved really since Super Sunday started, really. But there you go, because Sunday is Sports Day, is that's certainly my take on it. Anyway, 4 minutes to go in this qualifying session. Now, of course, so the driver's going to come in now, go for one more run, and who is going to be on pole position then for the Italian Grand Prix? I'm sure that there was a stat, wasn't there, in the real world of Formula 1, where, of course, there is more winners from pole position in Italy than there was in Monaco, which was absolutely pretty incredible indeed, wasn't it? To say this, so that's why we're having a bit of a lull at the moment. In terms of pole position, German is got pole position last time out, and that was his first pole position of the season as well. He's got some technical gremlins at the moment, German has. He is down in 5th position at this moment, but he did have connection issues where there's here, there, and everywhere for German. Let's hope he's got that stabilised. and then he can go for pole position then. But of course, Percy has the most pole positions of the season so far with 5. The last pole position though for Percy was back at the British Grand Prix, round 10 of the championship. So that was about 3-4 rounds ago now for the Williams driver. And there is a bit of a lot there as well. Well, I say a bit of a lot, but here comes the motor out on circuit now in car 6, the Nicholas Latifi number. Or is it the Nico Rosberg number? Let's go with the Nico Rosberg number, I'm thinking. And the motor there just currently cruising out there as well at the moment. Of course, Boxtel also fighting for pole position as well. Boxtel's last pole position was way back in the Romania Grand Prix, wasn't it? Back in round 6 of the championship. So that was quite a while ago as well. German's out of the session. There's problems for German. And that is disappointing indeed there for German, because I think he was going to be one driver which could have and maybe would have won this Grand Prix, you know. He was pretty quick, wasn't he, there? As the motor was just crawling out of the moment there. He does not want to use any deployment as best he can. Then this is all about straight line speed. This is the reason why it's called the Temple of Speed here in Italy. German's trying his best there to get the car going. We've only got 18 runners tonight then, haven't we, unfortunately? Yeah, well, the 200 Gold's had a ridiculous amount of drivers again this season. I don't know what it is with Sunday, with Gold drivers on Sunday. But there's Immortal coming out, just sorting himself out now. I need a new fan club now then. My straight line speed and monitor is all for I'll find the balance for the speed and fast in the corners. You're laughing at 18.4. Serious Mushroom is thinking that Immortal's about to get going now then as he flicks it into the Parabolica now. Immortal has not been on pole position then this season just yet. No, I don't think he's been on pole position ever, has the Immortal. Coming across the grid hatches now then, and Immortal has never been on pole position in ALR Gold either. Can he get his first pole position tonight? And we had our first pole position of Mr. Rage's career last season, and he flicks it into turn 1 and Immortal said, can't wait till my new set comes Tuesday. This is a joke, German. Said, I hear on that, German. I've got issues with my old internet as well at the moment. I don't know what it is, but no, I do know what it is. I've got my upload speed is basically being cut into like a third of what I used to have. And unfortunately I've got an engineer coming out ironically on Tuesday as well, but yeah, so you may have to pull up with this awful sounding microphone for tonight here in Gold, unfortunately. Get more data, Gurney, is Serious Mushrooms advice there. Just watching Immortal then, who has abandoned his time quite early on then. That is a sensible thing to do there for Immortal, because of course you do not want to abandon it too late into the lap then. On board with Marky at the moment there, who is just, I think he's the next car along from Immortal. Immortal's abandoned his time. Here comes Marky, 45 hundredths of a second up, but he is behind one of the Alpines now. I think that's Nosey. So Nosey is giving him a cheeky little slipstream and here into the Parabolica. Can Marky get pole position here? I don't think Marky has ever had a pole position. Oh my goodness me! And he's gone into the back, wings are everywhere. And Marky and Lucas Percy have come together whilst they was all queued up there. And I think that it's Marky who has got the 5th place grid penalty there. And oh dear. And that is good. They was all queuing up, weren't they, down at the Parabolica, and that is what happens. Percy has gone to an 18.6 now, whilst Marky's out of qualifying. Liam Yet's gone up into 5th fast in the Haas car. Boxtel is now into, and who's that up? That's Percy off in turn 1 there. Boxtel's fastest there with Keza alongside over 1. Percy, the championship leaders in the grappling sector. Where is he? In the first chicane there. Toy Coin and Jay Higgs has gone for 11 fastest, made that 12 now, because Nigel, the first ALR champion, is currently 10th at the moment. Toy Coin is currently coming into the final turn as well. Then in the Michele Alvaretto curve, then Brooksy 16th, Tango 15th. Across the line comes Toy Coin, going 3rd fastest there for the AlphaTauri. Great stuff indeed. Immortal then a 10th for a second up. That's going to put him in front of his championship leading teammate then. Percy out of qualifying. That's a nightmare for Percy. Chazza out there as well then. I think he's picking up a slipstream now for one of the Alpine cars. Not Immortal's going full fast, 2nd fastest there. Slothman across the line as well. A former Grand Prix winner goes up to 7th now. As the times are rolling down, Knowlesy stays 14th fastest. I missed everyone else. Goodness gracious me. But I think it is Boxtel pole position for the Italian Grand Prix. And it was a mess down into It was a mess. Yeah, Percy and Markey both got 5-place grid penalties, and the championship leader has hit a hurdle tonight. And he's going to start in 11th position with Markey. He's going to start 12th in this one now. Oh dear then. And that is not good at all then. But it was a mess down to the Parabolica. Now they're going to be 5 places back on the grid. But let's look on the bright side for a minute, because it is pole position number 3 for Boxtel. His first pole position since the Imola Grand Prix. And I think that was McLaren's at third pole position as well of the season, and the 10th consecutive threat of everyone else is Boxtel. Magnificent stuff indeed, but some rash trades. But I think that's also, I forgot to say, that's also Boxtel's 15th pole position as well. One behind Milan now, and he is back up, and he is now third in the all-time list. That is Boxtel then, but my goodness gracious me. Marky looking good again. Love it there. Serious Mush say, I read that out on purpose, by the way, Mushroom. We've got Movement said, what happened there then? Too soon then. You need to be aware of your surroundings, Mushroom is saying now. Cluster Cards calls it playing like in the real life slipstreaming game there, but that was a bit messy there. Percy, what have I just witnessed? Wow, how many 19s are? Well, that was used as practice needed for tomorrow. Turn 1 is going to be dangerous every lap then as well, as we roll on into the Italian Grand Prix as well. And 26 laps around this circuit. It's going to be a fast and quick one then, which means that I might be able to go to bed. I reckon there's no safety cars. No safety cars or VSCs. This is going to be a very quick race, this one is, isn't it, here in Italy? German has joined the session again. I really hope German can get his self sorted then. Last season's race winner, Boxtel, who's on pole position at the moment then. So can Boxtel get a win here tonight? Of course, season 6 Grand Prix winner around here, German, currently having technical gremlins at the moment. Of course, that we have had in the last 4 Grand Prix, we have had 4 different Grand Prix winners. Emerson has won this Grand Prix twice. Granty has won this Grand Prix twice. Yes, indeed, that is. I think that anyone who's won the World Championship more often than not has gone on to win this race, apart from Boxtel and Blaze. And of course, the first ever race winner around here was Bradbury. Right, 27 laps, not 26. I'll get there eventually. Soft tyres there for German and for Brooksy. Everyone else on the medium tyres, apart from Boxtel, who's gone hard. Percy down in 10th position. I wish I could count 5, coming up -5 from -5 from 10. We have also got Chappers on hard, J Higgs on that, everyone else on the medium compound tyres. Let's go through the grid then. Good luck also, as far as say no safety cars. You crack me up, Sean. Then great. It's giving me sauce as well. We didn't. To be fair, no, we didn't have any safety cars in Zandvoort, which is pretty impressive indeed. This is our 9th run of the Italian Grand Prix. The Italian Grand Prix has been on the calendar every race, every season in ALR. So our 9th race that is where we had 7 different race winners around here. Emerson and Grant here, the only 2 drivers to win twice around here. Can Boxtel become the third driver to win twice around here? Or can German do it then? Those are the only 2 that can do it here tonight there. Right, go for the grid there. Brooksy in 18th position, Tango in 17th. Farford does not want to warm up, he's in 16th. Jay Higgs in 15th on hard tires. Knowlesy in 14th. Chappers, the Souls Ferrari in 13th. Precious on the line for Chappers. Nigel's had an awful season and only got 5 points for a man of his talents. That is not what he wants to see, and I don't believe that is what his talents deserve. 11th position is Markey, most unluckiest driver on the grid there, and it strikes again. 10th position Equals, happy 50th. 9th position is Percy, the championship leader. He's in the heart of the midfield. German is down to 8th, and I don't think he's even in his car. Chaza in 7th position. Liam Yen in 6th position there. He's looking good. 5th is Sloth with Toy Coin in 4th. Keza in 3rd position. It's an all AlphaTauri row 2. And I think the Tifosi might be more concerned about the AlphaTauri than the Ferrari tonight. Immortal on the second position. And Boxtel lights up on the grid. And can he get himself his 3rd Grand Prix win of the season? I believe it is anyway. Yes, it's Faria's 4th Grand Prix win of the season. Let's find out then, as Boxtel's been disqualified then, as they are now all on the grid now. We're waiting for those 5 magical lights to come on. There they are. 3, we have 4, we have 5! It's go for the Italian Grand Prix. And I did box that. He had a very good start, and Immortal has had a good start, and he's being swarmed there by the two Alpha Towers as we go down into turn one now into the chicane. And Immortal's got the inside there, and as everyone got away, we'll find that the McLaren Sloth is trying to get past Toy Coin, but Toy Coin is trying to keep his position. Liam also keeping his position. Equals up free position. He's flown through the field. Gurman out of the race, and Gurman is out of the race. It's a horror show for the former champion. And technical gremlins there right from the start, and Sloth is trying to go on the outside here. On board with Beckwells and trying to have a go on the inside there. And there is Liam on the outside, but Liam trying to get past. He's been nerfed out. And there's Percy on the outside into the first of the two Lesbos there. And then Gurman, unfortunately, is out of Grand Prix. His car's retired. And now it's Gurman's race done and dusted. He's got so much pace now in the car, but he can't use it with the issues for the Alfa Romeo. What a shame there. Nigel up into a ninth position there. They have all got through. Gurman is Nightmare Racer coming over the Scottish chicane as well. And as you can see, then we got the slipstream already. As Immortal can he get his second Grand Prix on the season? He has not. Immortal has only scored 11 points there. 11 points since Canada. So can Immortal then get himself back on the horse there, get himself back into the title fight there? Well, I got to think person needs a lot more issues there if and wants to get himself back in the title fight, but he will definitely be still aiming for second position there. Equals is flying. He is up into fifth position now. He's now got past Sloth, and he is flying through the field there. My goodness me. He is now Farf has got a 3-second penalty already there. A yellow flag in sector 1. What has happened there? And goodness me, got cars all over the show here. Farf off the circuit there. He's just had a 3-second penalty as well. Brooksy fighting with Chappers and with Tango. Knowlesy is now in the 12th position. Mark up into 11th position there. Chazza is quite close. I don't think it's more than closer into the Daniel Roger chicane now. Comes Knowlesy there. Knowlesy and Tango are tangoing at the Daniel Roger chicane now. And Knowlesy is coming just a bit short. Then Chappers is on the outside as well in the Ferrari as he's trying to hang out the first Lesbo here. And has he done it? No, not quite there. And he has to back off then, and currently down in as they fly past it out. Look at this, that is getting very it's very close to what DR should be available at the end of this lap then. And this is where it's going to get very interesting indeed, then flying out to the Ascari chicane as well. And coming down the back straight, Marky's got a 3-second penalty as well. Penalties are going to be an absolute premium in this race then. Marky then and Farf both drivers for a 3-second penalty as well into the Parabolica, which is the Michele Alboreto turn. But old habits die hard and all that for kind of jazz. And yellow flag. What is happening? Toy Coin off the circuit there, and that's a nightmare for the Alpha Tauri driver. Toy Coin all the way down to the back of the field, and he was going to be a major player in this race, and now taking the lead is Immortal. He's a Grand Prix winner. He won in the Australian Grand Prix in round 3, and he takes the lead in the Italian Grand Prix. Percy, the championship leader, has come through the field as well. He's up to 6th position. Percy is after having a 5-place grid penalty there. So Percy through in the Williams car and take it and get ahead of Liam. Yeah, fantastic stuff indeed. Boxar's trying to come back out the race leader of Immortal going into the Daniel Roger chicane, but Immortal has it there. But look at that, Kez is very much holding on gamely. Kez has never won a race in ALR Gold before, has he? But goodness me, he is looking very strong indeed. German, the only retirement in this race so far. Technical gremlins there. Toy Coin right down to the back of the field. I don't. Toy Coin is not coming to the pits then, so we assume that he has not got to any damage then. On board with Marky now in 9th position. He does have a penalty, but there's a long way to go in this race. So that penalty, he might be able to kind of eliminate the damage of that penalty, potentially get himself into the points they throw on this one, with Knowlesy also through as well, and up into 11th position there. Goodness me, Mushroom. I've just read his latest comment there. Oh, good heavens above that. On the follow turn there as well. There they come there. As Marky's passed Nigel up into 8th position. Nigel down into 9th, and can Nigel there, of course, he's only scored 5 points all season so far. Nigel has the first ever champion of ALR then, but look at this, and he is very much maxing out then on this back straight down into the first chicane once again. Just a bit too far back at the moment. His starting point was a bit too far back, unfortunately for Nigel then. You got two drivers at the back of the field of Toy Coin and Farf. We are expecting a one-stop strategy around here, so it's not going to be too complicated, I don't believe. The medium to the hards, or the hards to the mediums. We may see softs there if anyone wants to roll the dice with a late safety car. At this moment in time, no, we've got those soft tires out there, I don't think. apart from when we had one driver on the soft tires. I can't remember who it was now. But Airqual's up 6 positions at the moment. It's Brooks on the soft. Airqual's up into a superb 4th position. His incredible start there, been magnificent. However, is now though he is out of DRS range, and unfortunately then he is going to really struggle on that back straight. I have a feeling that Sloth and Co might start to come back, might start to come past him there. Kez is doing a great job in 3rd position, by the way. He's done a great job in that AlphaTauri, hasn't he? This is 9th start of the season for Keza. Of course, he's on 65 points already. Here comes Boxster, and Boxster going for his 4th win of the season, and he is flying now. He had a difficult start in this season. Now he takes the lead. Liam Yair set the fast up the race, and right there he is in the background now. And now Boxster leads with a mortal second. Keza in 3rd position. We're just taking a look back here. That is Chazza passing Nigel and up into 9th position. Nigel dropping down into 10th in the Aston Martin now. Pace again for the Aston Martin, but Nigel struggling this road now. I think that was that was Brooksy who just went off at the chicane there at turn 1, and unfortunately he's got a 5-second penalty for his troubles there. Back on board with Markey in 8th position as well there. Of course, I think the Markey would have been higher up the grid then, wasn't he? But him and Percy had issues then in qualifying. Percy's up into 6th position now. Markey's recovered up into 8th there. However, Markey does have penalties there, unfortunately. Oh my word. Back on board once again with Markey. Lap 5 out of 27 around here. Of course, this is going to be a very fast and frantic Grand Prix. Liam Yair is still in DRS at the moment, but he's starting to struggle to hang on to the back of the championship leader, which is Percy. Of course, Percy is having to fight through the field with that 5-place grid penalty out after the incident in qualifying. But as I look at this, as Markey's having a sniff at the parabolica, and there's contact there with the back of Liam Yair as he outbraked himself. And Nigel, I think, Nigel there getting a bit squirrely, but he's struggling for pace. Nigel is now in this race. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if he's. I wonder if he's set up more for. got a bit more downforce on the Aston Martin, because he is struggling to maintain his positions now. It's dropping down into 11th position there. There he is. There he's now down to 11 out of the points there for Nigel at the moment there. So this is not looking ideal at all. Tango in 12th position now. Return to gold for Tango. He hasn't raced in gold for a number of seasons. Tango hasn't there, so it's good to see him back in action as well. Nigel, I'm going to look there once again to the Dalia Roger chicane. No dice at the moment there. I'll try and keep up with the comments as best I can. I keep looking down. As soon as I look down, something goes on. Marky there just coming into the first of the Lesmans there as well. What happened to the Ferrari? It just disappeared. And unfortunately, Cooper, I almost saw him turn there. Cooper unfortunately can't race here tonight though, which is a shame for him and the Ferrari team. The Chappers down in 14th position now. Not looking too good for Chappers at the moment there, but anything can happen in this Grand Prix still. Gurman, the only retirement at the moment, is that's technical issues once again for Gurman. Jay Higgs has got past Tango, made his way past into the Scar chicane. Great manoeuvre there for Jay Higgs. Of course, he has been a mainstay in bronze, hasn't he? He has not got a seat in bronze yet, but he's participated in 11 races. That's incredible. Jay Higgs he feels like he's waiting forever for a seat, but he definitely deserves one in bronze. It's been superb. Jay Higgs has. Watching Chappers, and Tango has really lost a lot of momentum here, and he is going to lose position there as Equaz has lost positions there as now he's lost out to the McLaren driver. Up into 4th goes Slothfed with Percy, Liam Yair and Markey all over the back now as there's a conga line forming. Tango and Chappers have kept their position there, so status quo, both still in 13th and 14th. Tango 13th, Chappers in 14th position. Equaz trying to come back at him now. I'm starting the Keza fan club now until Pillars turns up there. What happened to the other Ferrari? I've read that. Oh, right. It said... all right, so he checked in, so I thought he was there then. My bad then. No, not in bronze then. Serious, must be saying. I think in terms of Jay Higgs getting a full-time seat. What's happened? Chappers off the circuit. And this is a nightmare race for the Alfa Romeo team. They were looking strong, weren't they? But Chaz is off at the second Lesbo. And I wonder if he had a helping hand there, or did he just run right on the curb there? But he's joined the race. He's joined it now. join the race back there. And there's Farf, and there's Toy Coin. Brooksy just a bit too far back at the moment in the last position. I think he's pitted that. Now Percy has made his way very calmly and coolly up into fifth position there. Boxstar's a second in front of Immortal. Immortal's had a horror show up there, hasn't he? And look at this, because here comes Keza. He now is up into second position. Past Immortal. Here comes Percy. Passes Slop as well. About the RS, and there seems to be no ability to defend. Percy through as well. Nosey has got repassed Nigel there. So Nigel now back in. Is that Nosey there? Having issues there. And Nigel there. Great exit there. And Nigel back up in the 10th position. Nosey in 10th position. Nigel in Nosey in 10th position. Nigel in 9th. I'll get there in a minute. This battle, I think there's battle between Sloth and, well, I thought it was Equaz, but Equaz is struggling next. He's lost 7/10 of a second there. And Liam, and Marky is all over the back. Now, Marky, we have 3-second penalty. Will not lose that position as it stands at the moment because he's got a 3-second gap. Can I leave Alpha? Serious Russia said that, of course, the teams are selected at random. We do a driver draw right at the beginning of this season. Up into 9th position goes Nosey. Nigel down into 10th position. Where's Chappers? He's having a look, but nothing more. Into the Scar chicane. The gap at the front is stabilised ever so slightly, but unfortunately for Keza, he's out of DRS range still, but that's fortunate for Boxtow. Boxtow going for his full form pre-win of the season, which will equal Percy's number of race wins this season, but Percy's consistency has been fantastic, hasn't it, in the Williams car. Chester's now got into the DRS range. Look at Percy's about a 4-second gap away. And as we got some more battling, and then look at this as Marky up into 7th position. Nope, down into 8th. And look at this, and Liam just about giving him a cosmic, and he's off, and he's in the wall. And goodness me, and Marky and Liam getting a bit too close for comfort, and Marky, unfortunately, losing abundance of positions there, down out of the points as well, and he's down in 12th position. Tango gets past him as well. Oh dear. Oh my goodness gracious me. I must admit, I thought there was enough room on that inside there, but do you think that Liam didn't give him enough room, or do you think that Marky, should potentially have? I'm not sure, to be fair. We'll see how that one transpires, but Marky is going to be a bit devastated by that one, I'm sure of it, because he was very much doing well in the Alpine car. Kez has had a bit of a difficult lap as well now, because Immortal is on the back of him by 3/10 of a second. Let's go there, shall we? And we are there. Percy has gained about a 10th of a second over these battling drivers for second position. Here comes Immortal. This is a strong performance for the second Williams car. He's been in the wilderness, hasn't he, Immortal, for the second half of the season. But it's great to see him back in the thick of things. He's having a look there into turn one. Nothing to it just yet. All the time you must leave the space, not quite cars with just my opinion. Serious Mushroom was saying there, that is Mushroom's opinion on the matter. Nigel up into the 8th position now. Great maneuver there. Marky into the pits and it was the Chaz has got past Toy Coin as well. It's our new nose cone. I think that was a new nose cone, wasn't it, for the Alpine, and he is back out on the circuit on the hard tires. Should be able to get to the end on the hard tires. He might have a major undercut here, but he's going to have to find and try and get those 5 seconds as well. Percy is very much towing Sloth along here, and in turn Sloth is then towing Equals and Liam Ye along as well. Liam Ye just about staying within the DRS range, and that is crucial for Liam Ye's race, and he's got a 7-second buffer between himself and Nigel, but Nigel and Nosey are very much glued to each other at the moment, aren't they, in 8th and 9th position. Jay Higgs is having a revelation of a race at the moment. A really good drive indeed there for Jay Higgs. My drive of the day so far. Chappers is now into 11th position there. At the beginning of the race there, it was looking a bit frosty for the Ferrari team, but Chappers is driving superbly well tonight. Up into 11th position now. He is only a couple of seconds off of the points. Immortal's now alongside Keza. He is now past Keza, cuts across the AlphaTauri up into 2nd position. Job is done for that lap anyway. However, they keep swapping back and forth at the moment. Look at this. So I think that the 2nd and 3rd, if it stays how it is at the moment, Nosey has got passed in front of Nigel. If this is carried on as it is at the moment, I think that Immortal and Keza are going to be very nervous about Percy towing Sloth Equals and Liam Yelong, because they're going to be a major battle for second position. Boxtel is not out of it, not out of the woods yet, though, is he? Of course, he's only he's 2 seconds up the road, which is pretty impressive indeed. There. And just watching the Williams car, coming out of the second left one as well. Look at this top four, absolutely fighting. Hand over fist. Jay Higgs there is starting to get onto the back of Nigel. Jay Higgs, as I said, majority of the day, doing a great job down in 10th position. They're doing a good job for the Mercedes team. However, Mercedes are going to be very concerned about McLaren getting a major haul of points at the moment. They're on about 35 points then, with Boxtel getting 25 and Sloth getting 10. But Equals is not having any of that then. The Aston Martin now going into the Parabolica. Equals is very close to the gearbox of Sloth here. Sloth will have DRS though, so it ain't going to be too bad then. And as once again in the top of the second and third swap positions was. Is he going for it? He's having a look there at the inside there. Sloth there. That's a very late maneuver, and Equals there off the circuit. And oh goodness me, Nigel is up into 8th position. 8th position now, getting past Nosey. But Equals said that's crucial. Let's see if he's got the pacer to keep himself in it. Tango and Chazza both in the pits, and Tango on the hard tyres now. What is Chazza going to do? We're keeping an eye on the Alfa Romeo pit garage then. Also on the hard tyres as well. And then as Equals 2 seconds away now from the battling. Well, it was the battling battling five, son, down to the quad, now down to the trio then for 4th, 5th, and 6th then. So that battle for third position is very much dwindling quite quickly around here. Goodness gracious me. Oh, Equals, little mistake, don't see that too often. I even laughed, I wasn't mad at all then, serious Buster said. As, we got Knowlesy through. Oh, goodness me. I'm in 2nd position, 54 points then at Knowlesy, Nigel, and Jay Higgs there is very happily just driving along superbly well in the Mercedes car. And in 10th position, Jay Higgs, I think he's doing a splendid job, isn't he? There? I can't really understate it enough. Oh, into the pits then comes the Alpha Tara Castellan. So he is triggering the undercut here. The gap was about 2 seconds there. So he's into the pits looking for the Alpha, looking for his mechanics. There they are. They're in the pits in the AlphaTauri overall. And getting ready to. Is it a good stop there for the AlphaTauri? It is splendid there. It's absolutely beautiful to work apart. He comes out of the pit lane now. Where is he? He is going to be up behind the Red Bull of Farf, I think. There is Toy Coyne, who hasn't come to the pits yet. And actually he's going to be in front of Farf. That's crucial because I think Farf is. It hasn't come to the pitch yet, has it? So it's not too difficult then. Markey 13 seconds down the road in the second Alpine. So Percy's now got a second advantage over Sloth, and Sloth has got a second advantage over Liam. Yeah, that is crucial because now Percy can now start to really put the hammer down. We think that Boxtel and Percy are going to go longer, which means that a Mortal is going to be coming into the pits in the next couple laps or so. But Keza has got his teammate in front of him, and then so I think the Toy Coin is not in that battle, unfortunately, after the issue he had at the Parabolica. So I assume that Toy Coin is going to jump out of the way, and Keza's going to very much put in some quiet laps now. Knowles, then getting up to the back of Nigel, very close to the back of Nigel as well. Higgs is going to pick up some places next stint too. Moomin said, I was like, oh, hope that doesn't happen to me. Both tires just didn't retire as much drama as you laugh out loud. I think I've missed the part of that conversation there. Into the pits comes Sloth. Then again, it's probably me not understanding it very well. So I don't understand a lot of things. Into the pits comes Sloth now. 5 seconds. No, Nigel. Oh my goodness me. And that 5-second penalty is going to be crucial. We have a lot of 5-second penalties. Jay Higgs is going for it. He's going for it. He's having a look. Knowles, he gives him just about a Mercedes with, which is more than what Hamilton did with George Russell. Out of the first chicane there. And Knowles is just about kept the position there. And Mortal stayed out. That means that now Kez has got past Toy Coyne and unbeknownst to me that. And look at this, Jay Higgs on the look again then into the Delaware on the chicane. Chaz is fastest so far. In the Alfa Romeo, there's a nightmare show for the Alfa Romeo team. Jay Higgs still in 7th position. He was on about the F2 on the F2 dismount. Sean, thank you very much, Bertram. I'm glad that you guys know me by now, don't you? Because you were like, what is this ginger on about? We were just talking about Serious Russia's amazing DNF in Formula 2. Yes, I think that's going to be a part of ALR short as well. Then, so I must admit, it did. looked very unusual, didn't it? Of course, if you don't know what we're on about, of course, Serious Mushroom had a horrific smash in Puyol, in Belgium there in F2 last Wednesday, and he was very much stuck on the barriers, wasn't he? And he was bouncing here, there, and everywhere. Goodness gracious me, looks like he was on a pogo stick. But unfortunately, Mushroom had a double DNF in Formula 2. It was a bit of a nightmare. It was a bit of a nightmare race there for Serious Mushroom there, as Kez got the fast up there. Higgs is now up into fourth position. Oh, Nosy, get him just a bit of a well, he was certainly Nosy. He was very much had his nose cone into the diffuser. Jay Higgs, goodness me, we hadn't even passed the watershed yet. Kez is now in sixth position there, so he is now, I think, the de facto leader in this Grand Prix. Let's see how this one transpires. But that is what I'm thinking. Nigel, 5-second penalty. That is going to be crucial. I think that's going to be heartbreaking as well. He's all over the back of Marky. Marky is pitted. Oh my gosh, there's a Chappers on the outside. He'll have the inside he'll have the outside there, but have the inside for the curb of Grande. Brooksy also in the facility as well. Brooksy, of course, on the medium tyres there. He's been on the medium tyres for a number of laps now, Brooks is, but I think he's going to have a two-stop here, Brooks is, because he's going to be too slow, I think, in the in that Haas car, unfortunately. Toy Coy now down in 17th. Back on board once again with Nosy. Nosy's been the star of the show tonight, hasn't he? Very much fighting with everyone, and of course he's hoping to get some good points for himself in the AlphaTauri team. Of course, a three-time Grand Prix winner is Nosy. Or is he six? I think he's three-time, isn't he? Three-time Grand Prix winner is Nosy, of course. Of course, took the fight to Emerson at the early stage of the Season 5 Championship. Before Emerson very much went into overdrive, didn't they? Nosy back up into... I wonder if these drivers there on the medium tyres are going to try and go on soft tyres, you know, because they're going very deep into this race. And how quick are those soft tyres going to be? That is very interesting indeed. Nigel set the fast of the race, and we've got yellow flags there. Is someone... Charles is off of the parabolica, and... we don't know what's happened there, but that is disappointing for Charles. Alfa Romeo's really having a nightmare. Slough through, passes Fark at 7th position. Fark on his return to ALR Gold tonight then. Down... Well, I thought he was crawling then. Farfis, 78th Grand Prix start tonight in gold then. Farfis there. Of course, he's been pretty impressive in so far, but tonight I think he's just a bit beyond the 8 ball with that early skirmish there, unfortunately. As we've got Slayer saying that some naughty boys in the race today, but overall loving what I'm seeing. Gold never disappoints there. We have also got Cheeky Sausage. It's Gold Jake. What do you expect? And just got on the back straight now. Jay Higgs is then. And as into the pits comes the Williams of... I think that's a Malta, isn't it? I'm sure that the drivers that are staying out there are going to go on softs, you know. Let's see what a Malta does. 10 laps on the soft tyres. Can they do it? I have no idea which part. And into the pits comes Nosy as well. It is soft tyres, you know. Nosy's got a 5-second penalty, just like Nigel, who's been his dance partner tonight. Unfortunately, both have got 5-second penalty. That is horrifically bad luck. And that's going to open the door for, like, the Jay Higgs, I think, to really get some decent points there. So Nosy, well, he's going to be on the soft tyre as well. Nigel's gone to the hard. If Nigel could have been able to extend his stint ever so slightly, he would have been able to go on the softs as well. However, he has gone for the undercut here. Here's Toy Coin then, flying past Chappers up into 14th position. And we've got, where's Brooks? That's right, Brooks has come from nowhere there, going up the inside. Oh no, Brooksy into the side there at Toy Coin. And I think he misjudged his braking point there. And I'm not sure if Toy Coin's got damage or not then, but I think the Brooksy certainly has. And unfortunately, I think that Brooksy misjudged his braking point. And that is all she wrote, unfortunately. Hopefully Toy Coin hasn't got any damage there. I'm sure Brooksy would have, but Percy and Boxstar about to commence battle. Settle in, guys. As into the pits just comes Boxstar as well. What is going on? This is incredible battle. Look left. There they go. There he goes. Percy is taking the lead. That he's going long in this stint. And Boxar's on the medium tyre, Boxar said, so he's not going for soft. We got yellow flags, and Charles's nightmare race continues. The Alfa Romeo Sauber team are going to want to see the back end of this horror show. As Keza Higgs is in the pits. Well, Keza is now 15 seconds away from Percy. He is extended. Look at that. on camp, but that is very close. Boxtal, I'm absolutely shocked of how close he is there, Boxtal is there. I thought that Kez was going to be a lot further up the road than that. Look at that, it's only a second, he's already in DRS range anyway. Mortal in fourth position mode, Sloth in fifth, Liam in sixth, Equaz seventh, Nigel eighth, Marky all over the back of Nigel in ninth position, Tango 10th, Knowles 11th, Toycoin 12th, 13th is Jay Higgs, no safety cars from Chappers in 14th, Brooksy 15th, Farfin 16th is a go, 17th is Chaz and then on retirement is German now, and I've said though, safety car, because you know what I'm doing now, don't you? That might bear that strategy in mind, of course, but moving to say then Percy has flew back through the pack. He's unbelievable. Percy got to go soft watch. Serious for saying, and I'm surprised that Boxall didn't go soft set, but he does have an advantage. But let's see how quickly that advantage retains or dissolves then. I'm surprised that Percy stayed out again then. Boxall all over the back now. Of course, Boxall going for his fourth Grand Prix win of the season, Boxall is. As he comes out of the Parabolica, he is using a lot of deployment here. Lap 19 of this race then. This is flying by, and also flying by as well as Boxall takes second position to de facto lead in this race. Keza currently on course for a second position, which is more good points for himself and the AlphaTauri team. Keza's been an absolute, it's been a revelation for the AlphaTauri this season, and Toycoin has as well, but Toycoin has had a bit of a mission now in the middle pack then after issues earlier on then. Just on board with Marky. This is the closest battle on track at the moment between Marky and Nigel. We'll take a look at the penalty situation as well. One more lap then, soft serious, much to say it. What happened there is I was looking down it, but Marky has lost 3/4, half a second now to Nigel, unfortunately, and that is not ideal at all. Nigel does have a 5-second penalty. Where's Knowlesy? I hear you ask. And Knowlesy is reeling Tango in then on those soft tires. The question is, are those soft tires going to last to the end then? And of course, I haven't seen many drivers doing a soft stint then. Who was on the softs at the beginning? I think it was Brooksy, wasn't it? But we didn't see how many laps he did on those soft tires, unfortunately. Back on board now with Marky once again. Going out of the second less mode, but I think he's losing time now to Nigel then. And into the pits now comes the championship leader, Percy. Of course, he's in the middle of the pack here tonight there, Percy. I'm not sure if he's in the race lead, the hunt for the race win just yet, but I have been wrong about that before. Just like I say, that Boxall goes for the fast up there. He is on the soft tire, medium tire though. Percy out of the pits now. He's down into fourth then. He would be down into sixth, I think, with Liam just getting past well. Is Equals going to be in front of him? There's Liam I think he's going to stay in front of Equals then. So Percy is still in the facility there. He is still in sixth position. He is on soft tires now. He is on soft tires now, so we'll see how that one transpires. Let me get the comments up. Smithfield Whitey, who's in charge of the driver of the day, draws day, so expect Welshman and others to be in the driver draw. Driver draw? Goodness me, I'm all over the driver draw now. Expect Welshman and others to be in the driver of the day vote then. About that, you see. And goodness me, I don't think Kez is going to be too happy about this then, because Mortal's through up into second position, passes Kez at 20 out of 27, and I've got real bad gut sake all of a sudden there, so I hope I'll be able to squeeze, hopefully I'll be able to hold in whatever's going through my bowels at the moment, but something feels very heavy. Kez in third position now, about all some kinds of nonsense today, this weekend, so yeah, I think I'm just really getting the worst end about now. You watch 6 car next lap, Slayer saying that. Don't forget Becca Smithy, Serious Rush is saying as well. Cole says that Knowlesy now to the back with his teammate then. We're on board with Knowlesy. Lap 21 out of 27 here. Again, absolutely pristine driving. And look at that, Percy out in the fourth position, passes Sloth, who's in fifth. This is a good day for McLaren. I think McLaren, are they going to get in front of the Mercedes in the Constructors' Championship? Knowlesy, it's a 5-second penalty for Tango for speeding the pit lane now. Tango's going to be kicking himself in that Red Bull car. What was I saying there? The Constructors' Championship. At the moment, McLaren are 30 points behind the Mercedes team. I think that they will go in front then. They'll be 5 points in front of the Mercedes team. McLaren are going to move up to second in the Constructors now, which is brilliant stuff indeed. And Mercedes are going to be disappointed at that then, because they were quite strong in the opening stage of this championship, but it's got a bit peaked on. It's the final European race of the season, which which in yesteryear in Formula One would have been, which usually is the end of the season, isn't it, kind of thing, really? But of course we have 22 odd races now, which is quite a lot, isn't it? Because we're going to Singapore next week. I think then we have got a week's break, haven't we? Which I think is because of the United States Grand Prix in Austin. Then we're back on the road in ALR where we go to Japan. I think that one's going to be a later event as well because I think it's Mexico that weekend as well. Of course, so this is when some of the gold races are going to be probably wait until after the actual F1 race there. So there'll be some which will be a bit more delayed than others. Toy Coin trying to recover into the points there, and he may have a chance here. He's got no penalties. Well, as Marky, Knowlesy, and Nigel does have penalties in front of him. Does have penalties in front of him. Toy Coin now up into 11th position, and he can get some points from here on in. Toy Coin is, and I don't think he's got any damage after the. Issue out earlier on. Liam Yeh is keeping Sloth at bay here. Liam Yeh has done a very good job, hasn't he? I think that Liam Yeh, of course, hasn't been in the points as of recently then, but I think that this is a very good day for himself and the Haas team. He'd be happy with this performance there from Liam Yeh. And oh look, I've got a driver of the day vote, and which is actually white for Chase. So good stuff indeed there. Boxstyle, Percy, and Equaz is your vote for driver of the day. So we keep those coming in then. I'm smashing my Talk router up Tuesday short. I used to have Talk. I used to have Talk. They're a bit rubbish, but I'm hoping that the open reach on the outside, around the outside goes Percy. Up into first position, so Williams at 2-3 here tonight, extends the lead in the Constructors' Championship, and also Percy then a great recovery as well, up 6 positions. While the driver of the day vote is still up there. I'm hoping that the open reach engineer will also get me a new skybox as well, or Sky send me a new skybox out, because I think I've had that one for about 5 years really, which is not meant to have a router for probably about 5 years when they're meant to change it or something like that. Jay Higgs has got past Toy Coin actually. No, he hasn't there. As Marky has dropped down 2 positions there. But no, to me, whilst I was nattering on about routers, Toy Coin in the top 10 at the moment. Good stuff indeed. That this is the penalty situation. Well, then Nigel's penalties, I think, is going to cost him points here, which is absolutely devastating for the first ever ALR champion. Jay Higgs, where is he? I thought he was having a look there. He was having a look on the inside, nothing more. But Jay Higgs is looking very strong at this stage at 23 out of 27. I think the person won't be able to steal his teammate's thunder here and get himself up into second end. But this is a good day for him. Also, it's great to see him back at the sharp end after he's had some very difficult races in Mortal Hearts, hasn't he? So he'll be very happy with that. Sloth and Liam are very close as well. Equals can he get that gap to under 3 seconds to promote himself up the order as Brooksy has got issues with Dalia Roger chicane, unfortunately down near the back of the field. Then Brooksy is in the Haas car. But fair play to everyone who's had a bit of a difficult race and to keep going. But here's Sloth then, and Sloth is now alongside, passes Liam up into 5th position. Sloth, Liam down 6th. I think Sloth's Liam Yeh's main issue, I think now, or main concern for this race is certainly going to be looking over his shoulder, because Equus only 8 tenths of a second away, and here comes look, Nolte is being passed out by 2 cars. And through, Jay Higgs had contact there, and I think Toy Coin trying to take a base back. He's got a 5-second penalty. Toy Coin has and I'm wondering then, I think that maybe, I think that the stewards may have to look into that one there. I think Jay Higgs gave him the most slightest of taps there. Could Toy Coin stay on the track is the query that I've got, or do you think that he should get that penalty removed? BT coming Tuesday, German saying, which is very good news indeed. Just on board with Knowlesy in 11th position. Knowlesy, I think it's had a lot of viewing time tonight. So very good stuff indeed there for Knowlesy. I'm hoping that he's enjoying himself as well. Right then, we're just taking a look at all the comments and stuff there as well. I cannot keep up with mushroom and moving and talking, chatting in the comments. I think it's something about internet providers. I have a feeling it is. Driver of the day vote still out. Then it's moment is Percy 8% of the vote. Boxtel 20% now. Equals also in vote as well. Percy is down with his second position there, and I think that seals the driver of the day vote. Liam Yeh's got passed off. I think Liam Yeh's going to be more concerned about the Equals. He's only 6 tenths of a second away as well. 3 laps to go. Percy now into second position there. Immortal down into third. Keza in fourth. Superb. Liam Yeh fifth. Sloth in sixth position there. Toy Coin is got past Jay Higgs there after these guys are, and it's a deja vu from last lap there. There's Nigel just in front of us there. Nigel's got an 8 second penalty as well. So I think that Nigel might just be able to keep his position. And obviously soft tires. And wonder if they're struggling here or really suffering. Can Chappers? He's got an outside chance here of Chappers getting some points. I think it might be a stretch too far. Whoa, it's Jay Higgs there. Jay Higgs there, has he hit the wall? I think he has. Well, if he has, it might have been a glancing blow. I think he got in the power and it just veered off to the right-hand side there for Jay Higgs. But that is probably, it hasn't taken him out of the points battle, but it's certainly taken him out of the battle on the circuit at the moment, because he has no penalties out there. So I think he should be okay for the time being then. Serious Russian, I went Percy there because Becca was on the toy being used like a brake assist tonight. Then is also unfortunate for Toy Coin now, as yes, that was looking pretty precarious. And Sloth now back up in the fifth position there, as Liam Yeh and Sloth have been yo-yoing around in this race, haven't they? Goodness me, swapping again. There's Equals in seventh position, half a second back now with just 2 laps to go in this race. Liam Yeh currently on the cusp, and I think the Liam Yeh is actually, I think, using Sloth quite cleverly here, because he's using the DRS to keep Equals at bay at this moment then. Still 2 laps to go. It's going to be very precarious at the end of this one, isn't it? Just going for the Dudley Rogers chicane as well. Boxtel leading this way, of course, in the Italian Grand Prix. Boxtel, I think that since the early stage of the race, where he was having some good old scraps, I think after that, then he's certainly just got his head down and really pulled away, hasn't he? Of course, this will be Boxtel's 14th win of the season, which I think is the second highest. It's the highest winner. He's the highest winner in terms. Well, he's the joint highest winner at the moment on 13 there with German. But of course, this will now put him the highest winner in the current grid then, with 14 wins there for Boxtel. But I think that will not put him. Will that put him second now? I must admit, I've done my winning tally for a very long time. But I think I might put him second in gold, for the all-time winners there. So I think Granty only had 13 wins. I say only, I wish I had 13 wins. I think Granty only had 13 wins as well, didn't he? The double world, the first ever man to retain the ALR World Championship back in Season 3 after an incredible battle between himself and Emerson back in Season 3. A bit of a classic season that was as well, wasn't it? It's a very good stuff indeed. Then is that Nigel's now down into 9th position, which is probably not good stuff there from Nigel's point of view. But he still has an outside chance of potentially getting this as well. As 14 this season, just for saying, 14 all-time Boxtel, but he's the most winningest driver in the current field at the moment with 14 then, of course. He currently was joint on 13 with German there, of course, who is the most winners in this current cropper field. But in terms of the season, this is Boxtel's 4th Grand Prix win as he exits the Parabolica for the 27th and final time. Boxtel wins the Italian Grand Prix, his 4th race win of the season, and an absolutely brilliant day for himself and the McLaren team. And McLaren have put themselves now at the second in the Constructors' Championship. Well done to Boxtel, but Percy, who has had a setback in qualifying there, has had a setback in qualifying, has incredibly got himself back up to second and on the podium, and that's just how incredible Percy has been this season then. And that race absolutely flew by, didn't it? Goodness gracious me. And in the end, Nigel did get a point then, with Jay Higgs doing a great job to get 9th. Toy Coin recovered to 8th position. Liam Yeh got 6th position in there by a second. The 2 Williams is on the podium as well, and Immortal back onto the podium after he's not been on the podium since Imola back in round 6 there, so a very long time ago for Immortal. So he'll be very happy to be back on the podium now. As Brooks is off the circuit in a sky there as we finish off the final stage of this Grand Prix as well. Then Toy Coin now finishing in 8th position as he has left the session there. So good stuff indeed there. We're just waiting for Brooks to come around to finish this race off as well. Oh, my word. Well, I was expecting a bit of a later one with that, but this session absolutely flew by. But of course, it is the Italian Grand Prix. There's Boxtel shaking his fists, then fists in the air for Boxtel. His 4th race win of the season, his 14th race win of his career as well, which has put him ahead of Gurman in the all-time list as well, which I can't remember where he is in the all-time list. I'm not sure if he is certainly in the top 3, I think, or the top 5, I can't remember. Driver of the day is Lucas Perch as well, 69%. Nice. Equals 20%, Boxtel 10%. That is the votes then for driver of the day as well. Then is a very good race that was. There flew by as well. No safety cars there, so very good stuff indeed. Tomorrow night it is Knowlesy in the box for Silver, which it'll be the usual time there for Silver. 7:30 there UK time with an 18-minute qualifying session followed by the race, and same with Bronze as well. 7:30 for the qualifying and the race then, and of course Formula 2 is in Zandvoort as well on Wednesday. So cannot wait for that action then. Let's take a final look at the classification, shall we? From the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza, Boxtel is 14th race win of his career, and of course his 4th race win of the season now. Percy with that 5-place grid penalty there, recovered to finish 2nd, and Immortal's first podium since Imola back in round 6. Keza into 4th position there with Sloth, a great battle driving 5th, along with Liam Yeh in 6th. I'd be happy for Liam Yeh and Sloth. Equals on his 50th start, got 7th there. Toy Coin be disappointed to be down in 8th there. Jay Higgs, great drive in the gold in 9th position. Nigel gets a point in 10th position there, but he'll be wanting more than that. Champions in 11th. Knowles will be disappointed to not get any points then with 5 from 13. Same with Markey. Once again, the Alpine team quick in qualifying, but just cannot get the results there. Tango in 16th, Chaz the 17th, Brooks the 18th. Retirement was just Gurman with technical gremlins. That is your Italian Grand Prix. And I got Boxtel, I think, in the commentary box. Boxtel, a great drive today. It looked quite easy from my viewpoint there, but it probably wasn't from your point of view.
No, it wasn't. I just had to manage the tires and the ERS, and yeah, it was just overtake Immortal at the right time and just try to pull away, because I know Percy was coming for that P1. So yeah, it was a pretty good managed race. So yeah, really glad with that.
And of course, when you and Immortal was scrapping away, you mentioned about Percy coming. Was you keeping an eye on where Percy was then throughout the course of the race then?
Yeah, I knew he was on the hard and he was going for the soft tire, but yeah, I didn't know how much he would get through the traffic, but yeah, I just had enough of a gap to manage the gap to Percy. So yeah, it was just a real managed race, and yeah, hopefully we can have more of these races.
Certainly wasn't. No safety cars either then. When you came in the pits and you went on the medium tires, and I was and on if he was going to go onto the softs then. Do you think you could have gone on the softs then? Was that just more of a measured approach?
So I had to go with the medium, but honestly I'm glad that I went with the medium, because I really hate the soft tires in the race here. So yeah, the mediums were just the best tire for me.
And in terms of the World Championship, you have narrowed the gap ever so slightly. It's come down by 7 points then. You are still third, but you're very close to the back of Troy then. But you're still about 70-odd points back from Percy. We have finished the European stage of the championship. How are you feeling? Do you think that you can challenge Percy? Because even with Percy having issues in qualifying, he still finished second.
Yeah, for the championship it's going to be really difficult, and there needs to happen something really special when I get champion. But yeah, I just try to get at least P2 in the championship, and after that I will see what comes. I mean, Percy's so consistent and hard to defeat in the race. He just stepped up the game from last game, so it's really hard. And yeah, for me it's just try to keep consistent by myself and not get a lot of bad luck like the last race. So yeah, it's just wait and see.
Very good stuff. Well done today, Boxer. Your 14th career win of your career. Fantastic. If that made any sense. Let's come to Percy for his second day. Percy, there is an incident in the parabolic on the final qualifying run, so between yourself and Markey. Do you want to go through that at all, Dave? You both have 5-place grid penalties in qualifying, which certainly compromised you in the race.
Yeah, definitely compromised the both of us. I think it's just a mistake on my side. Obviously, I'm warming up my tyres to start my lap. I have a couple cars behind me and I let them go, and then I see, obviously, Knowlesy's right behind me. Obviously, I didn't realise he was giving Marky a tow. Obviously, Knowlesy wasn't on the lap, so I'm still there just warming up my tyres, and all of a sudden, I just see Marky right behind me. I tried to get out of the way at last minute, but unfortunately, yeah, he smashed into the back of me, which I take full blame for. I should have been a bit more aware, but yeah, into the race, it was a good race. Wasn't expecting to get a P2, but I think the delta on the softs compared to the hards and mediums at the end was so much bigger that it thankfully played into my favour, and yeah, got back up to P2, and yeah, thanks to Immortal as well for getting out of the way and playing the team role today.
It did sort of look quite easy for you as well, because on the hard tires at the beginning, was you having issues with warm up, or was you just like conserving it and just taking it one by one? Because as you said, then the race is going to come to you, then going on to the soft tires at the end, or was you not, or was you thinking about going to the medium tires, or how was you playing it, or was you just from start to finish, I'm going soft?
No, I think with Troy not racing today, I was just trying to play it safe, lap by lap. Not do anything stupid, because like Monza turn one especially, you try and go up the inside of someone and you might brake a bit late and then you have to cut the track and you'll get a penalty. So yeah, I was just playing it safe, and I was always going to go for the softs. I wanted to try and use the hards and go as long as possible, hoping for a safety car or a virtual. Unfortunately, neither of them appeared today, but yeah, I managed to get onto the softs and came out in a good gap, got past Liam, Sloth and Keza as quickly as possible, and then pardon me, and then yeah, got into the DRS of Immortal, and thankfully, like I said earlier, he played the team role and let me get through, and yeah, we got a double podium.
Really well done today, Percy. Brilliant drive as well. Getting your 10th pole position of the season. Podium of the season. Magnificent. Well done to Box Silent Percy. Really good stuff indeed. I don't think Immortal wants to talk to me, but that's nothing. Enough. I don't blame him at all. Very good stuff indeed. Hello to you, Indigo. Sorry he wasn't racing. He was ill today, but hopefully he'll be back next week, which is really good to hear. That is going to be it then for gold. Then what an incredible race that was. Absolutely flew by fantastically well. Tomorrow night it is going to be silver. Back to the usual schedule of ALR. It is 7:30 UK time, and it is going to be an 80-minute qualifying session followed by the race itself, and it is, remember, Brabant then leads the way by 33 points from Tango in second, and with Dylan in third position, 37 points away from Brabant. Now, whatever happens tomorrow night, Brabant will still lead the championship, but if he has any issues, then Tango and Dylan are going to be there to strike. See you tomorrow night for silver. Goodbye.